the Warrior Strategist, and San Diego is experiencing an unparalleled 4-day rainstorm. It's pretty awesome. I haven't been live in quite a while and just took a little break. I had a back injury, but feeling a lot better, and thought I'd come live today and just talk about the relationship between visibility and sales. Before we get started, let's give shout outs to the sponsors. Keep the lights on. Master Blaster Coffee, having some right now. It is wonderful, created by a veteran in the EOD field. Master Blaster Coffee comes in numerous amazing flavors like caramel macchiato, pecan, espresso, whatever you need. Check them out at masterblastercoffee.us. And let's give a shout out to everyone's friend, veteran Ryan Landry, who launched the Everlasting Veteran podcast. And already at 3 episodes, it's become an incredible representation for the U.S. military. Ryan's mission is to focus on transitioning veterans and getting them the support that they need. Instead of just paying lip service and promising to do something someday, Ryan is making it happen. I'm really happy to support the podcast, everything Ryan's doing. Great guy. All right. Let's talk about visibility and sales and why it's so important. For a lot of business owners, they figure that a marketing plan is the first thing that they need. And usually they hire a digital marketer, or they start doing email blasts, Facebook ads, things like that. And for some people it works, and for a lot more people it doesn't work. And I'll be the first one to tell you that if you apply a blanket strategy of just peppering Facebook with ads, you're already losing. And there's a couple reasons for this. I feel like ads are a lot more powerful for goods-based businesses versus service-based businesses. But I'll tell you, I know a lot of people that throw in a couple $1,000s a month to some digital marketer, get zero for their results, and the entire experience is just a tax write-off. It's just a waste. The reason that I always push visibility is because marketing is an outbound attempt to try and snag a couple leads that generate sales. Okay, so think about it as just an outbound push, and then hopefully somebody will see it that likes your stuff and wants to buy from you. But there's no connection. It's done to strangers. That's the difference between marketing versus visibility. Visibility is you being seen, whether it's on social media, whether it's on an interview, a podcast, on TV, whatever. But every inbound lead is pre-qualified. Think about this. If people reach out to you and they're complete strangers and they saw you interviewed somewhere, they're ready to buy. They're already like your client avatar. They're already a perfect customer. Because the fact that they're making the effort to talk to you and to reach out and to start a conversation means that they're interested in what you do. So if Andy Nelson is on TV and he's talking about trademarks or he's talking about contract law, and somebody reaches out to him, hey Andy, I saw you on TV. You know, my company needs a revision of our contracts and blah, blah, blah. Andy's already got a pre-qualified client, because visibility provides positioning, it provides messaging, it shows you in a favorable light. I hope so, if you're doing it right. But visibility seals the deal in the minds of your audience and your clients if done properly. And that's why I feel that in a lot of cases, visibility is a lot stronger than marketing as far as business strategies go for sales. Visibility can be a lot of things. If you guys know me, you know that my business model is somewhat different than most people out there in the PR world, because I'm not PR, I'm not a publicist, I'm not a digital marketer. Visibility is a construct that I created completely on my own that combines strong social media, business articles, press releases, and media outreach for interviews. And by doing this, I successfully elevate my clients to highly visible industry leaders. I could take any person watching right now, I can apply them to industry magazines. I can show them how to optimize their social media for sales. I can show them how to optimize their posts so that more people see them. And then I can get them on 5 to 10 podcast interviews immediately, and then write some business articles against them. Oh, and then I issue a press release against them. And all these actions come together like Voltron, and they make a crazy like jigsaw puzzle that gets them the results that they want and gets them seen by a lot of people. So when you're considering a visibility plan, whether or not you work with me, you can always reach out and just ask questions if you have any queries about this type of strategy. But when you're creating your visibility plan, you need to make sure that your positioning is out there. Okay, positioning is like, why should people buy from me? Why am I considered an expert? What are my accomplishments, achievements? You need to make sure that your messaging is out there. What's the culture of your company? Why do people like? Why should they care? Okay, your branding should be eye-catching. So think about the graphics that you're using for social media. Think about the way that you write when you do a social media post. Are you just writing a couple of thoughts and then popping it out there without a picture? Well, guess what? That's going to be low engagement. But if you have an eye-catching headline and 3 hashtags that are applicable to whatever it is you're writing about, a call to action, and then like a really fun photo that's been optimized with filters and has some cool fonts on it, guess what? You've probably got an engaging post that's going to be seen by more people. That's the bottom line. And if you really want to learn the visibility game, you can create a custom graphic, do a Facebook post on it, take that graphic, copy paste, pop it on LinkedIn, because guess what? The pictures fit, and then pop it over to Twitter with some hashtags. And now you've got a lot more visibility. You've got it going out to a lot more places. This is how I drive traffic to clients. I use LinkedIn and Twitter as a multiplier for whatever message I'm trying to get past or whatever person I'm promoting as a client, okay? Now you factor in short videos, you factor in some Instagram stories, you factor in maybe a LinkedIn carousel once in a while, and now you're driving steady traffic to your website. You're seeing a lot more action. You're talking to more people. You're getting more inbound leads. Like I said, guys, a lot of people assume in the early years of business that if they just throw money into Facebook ads that the sales will come, and that's not always the case. So my job as a visibility strategist is to make sure that they understand what's going out and how to create these lists of qualified clients that'll probably buy from them. So, bigger picture, visibility equals sales. If you become known as a person that, whatever industry you're in, whatever niche you're in, if you become known as that person to go to, you're going to capture more sales. You're going to be able to charge more money. If you have a slew of interviews on Google, your branding is hot fire, and you have a ton of client, testimonials showing how awesome you are, you no longer have to take out ads. I've never had to take out ads in 6 years of business. People come to me from word of mouth, recommendations, and then because I put out client results, okay? That's the transition you make when you have a good visibility strategy in place. So if you're watching this and you're kind of like thinking, this is pretty cool, Rob, but what do I do? What are the first steps? The next social media post you make, and go ahead and make it right after you watch this video, have it be about either the problem that you solve, a client result, or teach something in your industry. Wally just said something really smart. Being the best means nothing if you're not known. Exactly, Wally. All right. So just remember, guys, visibility isn't about taking out ads. It's not about peppering social media with barely thought out, half-composed thoughts. It's about positioning yourself as an expert in your industry, in your niche. It's about teaching people the problem that you solve and how you solve it, and communicating with your audience. At the end of the day, your audience only knows what you tell them. I'm going to repeat that because that one's important. At the end of the day, your audience only knows what you tell them. So tell them things that position you as a highly sought after expert. And I'm going to tell you the most powerful type of social media that you can do as an industry expert, whether you're Wittenberger or Yarbrough or whoever, anybody else watching this, Barroso, what's up guys? Gerald Searfoss. Teach your industry. teach your industry shows people that you are a highly sought after expert that knows what they're talking about, okay? I'm teaching right now, I'm teaching visibility strategies. But I'll go on Facebook, I'll go on LinkedIn, I'll teach a technique that very few people know about. I'll teach a technique that the average person in the audience has no clue about, like how to apply to be on the news, how to write a press release, how to write business articles for free. Hint, LinkedIn. We got Andrew popping in. Good to see you, buddy. But the point is, guys, teach your industry serves a couple of purposes. It educates the audience, first of all, because you're going to show them some real cool shit they probably haven't seen unless they hire you. It makes you look like a hero because you're positioning yourself as the good guy or girl. Okay. And it's also a great way for you to share techniques and to give the experience of working with you. Now that's a big one. Everybody wants to learn about the experience, right? They want to know what happens when you sign up with Andrew Yarbrough for financial services. They want to know what happens when you talk to Annette Wittenberger for a wild ride called life, where you start talking podcasting, whatever. Start thinking about how you can create the experience of working with you. Because we all know the Rob experience, right? My clients will get some crazy strategy, we'll get on a call, and then they just start getting in magazines and getting on TV, and their social media goes way, way up because now they know how to optimize. And then they get increased web traffic. They might get an industry magazine. They might, if you're Ted Fox, you might get a deal with General Motors. Okay, there's all this crazy shit that happens, but that's the Rob experience because I've been practicing for 6 years to get where I'm at, to create this amazing journey that I take my clients on. So anyway, start thinking about your own experience. What is the Wally experience? What is the Andrew experience? What's the Annette experience? And tell your audience about it. Describe it. All right, so just for a summary recap, this video was about the difference between marketing and visibility and why you should consider visibility sometimes as a better strategy than marketing. Because like I said, a lot of goods-based companies can fling money into Facebook ads and they can get some sales. But when you're a celebrity, when you're very visible, you no longer have to take out ads. All the leads are inbound. You don't have to do outbound pushes to try and hook leads. I don't have to cold call anybody. I don't have to go on LinkedIn and like go to complete strangers. Hey, you need some visibility? You want to get on TV, bro? I know I don't know you, but you know, I can do this for you. You know these amateurs. You see them in LinkedIn. They just spray and pray. They just go in as many inboxes as they can. They try and sell you some shit you don't need because guess what? They're lazy and they haven't pre-qualified you. They haven't established need. They haven't established that you're even a qualified lead to have this conversation with. And if they're real lazy, they don't even know what industry you're in. I've had people like reach out and they're like, hey, Rob, for busy real estate agents like you, I know that you need more, SEO. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm not even in real estate. Shit, I got foreclosed on 10 years ago. That's my real estate experience. Nice research. All right. So the key components of visibility are being seen in multiple places across different mediums. It means a combination of short form video, long form video, which is like a YouTube video, strong posts, LinkedIn carousel if you're really on top of it. And if you want to go next level, start thinking about how to drive traffic to your stuff, okay? So whenever I want to drive traffic, Reddit, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter. Those are my big four for driving traffic. And then if I really want to have a gangster ass day, I'll issue a press release against whatever. And that bad boy goes nationwide, drives traffic because it gets seen all over, and that's how I was able to take Ted Fox to the next level of visibility. All right, hopefully you guys got some value out of this. I know I kind of segued into a few things, but hopefully it got your imaginations going. You're thinking about your strategies and your visibility. And then the last piece of advice I'm going to give you is to always have a a desired result in mind. There's a lot of veterans watching this right now. When you're doing social media, when you're doing your visibility plan, when you're creating videos, always have the end result in mind. What do I want this post to accomplish? What do I want this video to accomplish? Too many people get on social media and they just put out something just to, be visible or whatever, but they have no idea what they want. So think about this, and here's some choices, because this stuff isn't all as intuitive to people watching my videos, okay? So if you're putting out social media or videos or whatever, here's some options. You can drive traffic to your website. You can try and make a direct sale. You can position yourself by sharing a win or an accomplishment. You can, grow a business page, like a Facebook business page. You can promote somebody else, drive traffic to them or sales to them. But the point is, when you're putting out content, have an end result. Everything should have an end result. And understand why. And once you get to that point, you'll make better content because you'll understand the direction that you're flowing in. All right. So that's all I got right now. Big shout out to everyone that checked this video out. Hopefully you got some ideas about what you need to accomplish next in visibility. Thank you to everybody that watched this. And let's give a final shout out to 22 Salute Vodka. If you guys don't know Eric Ranks, he is the son of a Vietnam veteran. 22 Salute is filtered 22 times, and it won an industry award, double gold, at the TAG Spirits Award in Las Vegas not too long ago. I've been doing their visibility. Huge win for Eric Ranks. He's a good dude. Does unbelievable stuff for the veteran community. He's got a nonprofit. He's actually not a veteran, but he has a military family. He's a great guy. Loves the cause. So a big shout out, 22 Salute Vodka. Really appreciate everything they've done for me. All right, that's about all I got for today. I'm going to go for a run in the rain because it's fun and I get bored. If you guys have any questions about visibility stuff or just ideas, need to link up, just hit me up on Messenger. That's usually the best way to find me. All right, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. This is Rob Garcia, the Warrior Strategist, out of sunny San Diego, rainy San Diego, whatever it is today. And as always, stay famous.